To me, it's dehumanizing of the individual who kind of becomes like, oh,
you're like an object.
I believe that we're part of each other's families, of course. But I think for me, it was very clear that we were now building something together, and that became the priority. And the buildings that we both came from were homes that we could always visit and be a part of, but we had to be very careful in curating the home. And I explain this the way I like couples to think about it, because I know a lot of people who, when I say this to them, they get rubbed the wrong way because they're like, what about culture? What about tradition? What about my family values? Going back to loyalty. And I like people to think about it like designing a home. And we were talking about that earlier. So you grew up in a certain home and your partner grew up in a certain home. And I'm guessing when you move into a home or you rent an apartment or whatever it is that you both decide to do together, you design it to your tastes together. It would be very rare for you to say, I want this to look exactly like my mom's home. And it'd be very rare for that person to say, I want this to look exactly like my dad's home. Chances are you're both going to come together, and maybe one of the partners takes the lead because the other person doesn't have much interest or talent or skill. And you end up creating this space. But the point was, you knew you were creating something together. And so I like to think about it like that, where it's like, okay, well, we're designing something together. And that doesn't mean we don't take influence and inspiration from the homes we came from. But we're not trying to mirror those homes perfectly, no matter how amazing they were.